Alrighty, and immediately I have to update this because... Wait, I thought I changed it to 633. Must not have saved. Oh well. Now wait for it to load. There we go. Hey, Alpha. Hey, bloops. 783. There we go. I just noticed you were in the Stream VC bloops. Whoops. I'll wait for Discord to load, because I just updated it. I decided that while I started streaming would be the perfect time to update Discord. Alright, let's see. Any changes to the leaderboards? 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 6... No, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 9. Nope. We still don't know who this person is, by the way. There. Let me join the Stream VC. I think, funnily enough, Stream should be able to hear bloops right now, but I don't think I am able to. And I'm correct. There we go.
Good evening, Q.
Good evening, bloops.
I just accidentally had a very, I want to say deep conversation. But I had a conversation with someone that went a lot further than I expected. Now I'm tired. And I also don't want to be too loud. So here I am.
Yep. I have a sequel video to make now. Because I just did something, like, literally right before stream was starting. That...
Is it another, like, world record time?
No. No, this is a main channel sequel video.
Well, that was your main channel.
No, the archive is, like... It's the archive channel. Well, archive and crap post, I guess, is what it is.
No, I meant, like, a montage of a bunch of people, like...
Oh.
At the same time.
Nah. No, that's not happening yet. Not until I, at the very least, get 766. Hey, Poppy, how's it going? Greet.
While we're here, I could test something.
I just saw your camera turn on, and I'm scared. Hello.
Oh my god. Like a Doom character. Basically, I was invited, well, at some point I could potentially be on a live show that takes place at 1 AM for me. It requires a webcam, so I thought I'd better make sure I can get like good lighting and whatever for it. So here we are.
Just getting Neon to draw a VTuber avatar.
Well, thing is, actually, I do have one. I don't really use it 'cause it's not animated, but what I do sometimes do is just edit my mouth onto it and just leave it as a still image while I talk. I should do. I think I'm just tired and getting greasy, which is why I look stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the issue is I look way better without headphones on. Not like that. I can make my hair look better without headphones on for Q. I promise. Not like fucking hell. Right.
Thanks, Poppy. Enjoy your rehearsal.
Yeah, point is I need to figure something out for that. Yeah.
Big blue.
It's gonna be a big moment. I've been waiting for this for years and years and years. So I've been very caught up on it today. Outside of also catching up with friends I've not spoke to since getting back to uni.
Ah.
I feel kind of bad. Just like, I don't know. I wanted to talk to my housemates more today since I've been out, like basically 24/7 since getting here. And suddenly this came up, and like I've been waiting so long for it. Like, oh, it's just such an important thing to me. Anyway,
Yeah, I get that. Well, like I said, I did something that now warrants a sequel on my main channel. Which is something I'm not going to reveal yet. Woo! But it took most of the night, and it's in preparation for a streaming thing I'm planning on doing at the end of September and beginning of October, which I also haven't revealed yet. But I think I've talked to you about it. I don't know. Anyways, so that's been done now. And that's another thing off my checklist. And yeah, that's basically all I did today, aside from go to a fast food place and get something to eat.
That's good. I've not ate a lot since getting to uni, so I've been trying to fix that today. I didn't end up eating dinner. I bought stuff for it, but I don't know. I got really caught up in this thing that I've had to prepare for, all of just on a whim.
Yeah.
So I kind of forgot to eat, but I got through a whole bag of bananas, so...
Good potassium source.
Yeah.
Let's see, when will I get out of S1? Alright, no, I already got into S3, but that was on a kind of a not good pace.
Oh, I just remembered, I saw Owen Larkins the other night.
Oh, nice. Is that a nice thing? I actually don't know at this point.
It was for me, not for him.
Yeah.
Long story short, my friends invited me to a place where you drink and do pub quiz games, essentially.
Alright.
And they mentioned there's a music round. I thought in the off chance a Beatles song plays, I'll join just to give them a point. They played I Want to Hold Your Hand, and I got it in a note, and I'm still very proud of that. Anyway, towards the end, when it was over, I was just sitting with a couple people, and I noticed walking down the stairs come Owen, and I instantly recognised him. Like, and I don't know how, because it was dark, it was quite far away. I wasn't wearing glasses, and I just instantly recognised it was Owen. So I just looked straight at him, give him like the biggest grin I could, and I think he saw me, because like he kind of looked in my direction and then instantly turned his head to like awkwardly avoid looking at me, despite how like be the way he had to go. And I just pulled a massive grin the whole time while I looked at him, and then he walked off.
Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. It was funny. I kept peeking over at where he was sitting the whole night, and he didn't move once. Like it was like he was at a table with fucking Medusa. Like.
There we go, that's a good S1. Ugh. How far ahead of that ghost into lap 3? I have never been ahead of this ghost, because this is Almond's ghost. So, my last PB was 33 milliseconds behind, but my S3 was a little bit slow. So I'd say about, I think 83 milliseconds would be the maximum.
Who has the current world record?
It's still Ronnie.
Did he lower it or?
Yeah, it's a minute .633 now.
Yeah,
Also, Sam, thanks for the follow.
oh no.
Let's see. It was a 1 minute .666 for, believe it or not, exactly 420 days. And then Almond tied it in, like, late April. But the 420th day was last month, I believe, when Ronnie got a 650. And then the very next day after that, he lowered it to 633, and that's where it's been since. How do I not go insane? Bold of you to assume that I'm not already.
I have a request.
Yes?
I think in honor of a certain game coming out, you should do runs as Wario today.
You know what? I'm wearing the Wario hat. I might.
Yes.
But at the same time, I've tried playing Wario on this course recently, and it just does not work out.
No, I think you're making excuses.
Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. Watch as I get world record.
For the next hour and a half.
What glider should I use? Parachute or flower?
Wario.
Not an option.
Parachute.
Alright. Also, I like how when you select Wario as a character, he just shouts, "Cheater!"
And that's how you get world record. I don't know why, I'm just so tired. Like, I've been getting tired really early for weeks. Something feels weird today.
I've been stealing all of your awakeness. I've stayed up way too late on multiple occasions.
When I was walking home from the shop, my leg just couldn't move it. And I had to limp the whole way back. And I'm sure people looked at it and thought, "What are you doing, you idiot?" I didn't care. I just really wanted to get back so I could sit down. I looked like a mess on the way back. Like I was having a good day. Then my leg hurting thing. Just walked back in a lot of pain and agony. I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want to wear them down for like 5 hours talking about how much my leg hurt. But it really hurt.
I'm gonna try Wario for like 5 more minutes, 3 more minutes. And if I don't get out of S1 in that span of time, I'm going back to Dry Bowser.
I left to get an energy drink from the shop next door in preparation for said stream.
Alright.
And I just got a giant bottle of milkshake instead. It was $1.49. The bottle cost £1 on its own. Can you blame me?
Heh. The only way that was paced is if I tied Alwyn's S3. Just get sick. S3 BKS, yeah. Will improve my S3 best segment by 83 milliseconds in one run. Without doing new strats. Because the current S3 BKS is doing the MT strat. What did... Oh, these are my keys. She forgot this thing yet. Don't you do it in your run, Alpha? Like, I know you used Almond's Me for your most recent PR, but I wasn't sure if you did Me strats with it. Oh, you don't. Motion, though. Oh, that makes sense. Motion's weird. Bloops, what do you think of motion?
I think that it's bad and not exist. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks.
I mean, I don't really use it in Mario Kart 8. But I also play handheld all the time, so I don't really want to use my Switch to move it. In Mario Kart Wii, it was the best thing ever. But I was also a stupid kid. I could not imagine playing Mario Kart in that way anymore. Because I think in Mario Kart Wii, it was very clearly built around using motion, whereas all the future games just had it as an option, but wasn't really built around it per se.
Yeah.
So I just don't like it in the modern games, and I think that the speedrun meta is starting to evolve around trying to use motion is really unfortunate. Because it's essentially just exploiting a small fraction of the physics engine with motion, which compromises the entire run to have to use motion.
Well, no, the strategy is to pause, turn on motion at that particular point, turn it off, do the motion thing, and then pause and turn off motion again.
That isn't fair, though.
Yeah. My suggested nerf to it, to make all the stupid ones, like on Big Blue and Royal Raceway, irrelevant, is to just keep the timer running while the pause menu's up.
I think that'd be a fair compromise.
Because, like, on Mario Kart Stadium, doing motion glider all three laps saves, like, I think, at least a second over the course of a run, which is a huge time save. And I feel motion glider would still be viable for that, although it wouldn't save nearly as much if the timer ran during the pause menu. However, for the stupid ones like Royal Raceway 200, Big Blue 200, and just all the ones that are just do a mini turbo off the glider and then motion instead of, you know, the regular way you're supposed to go off a glider, then, yeah.
Yeah, still, I think motion's a shit addition. And I don't like it. It's even better. It ruins the flow.
What's funny, though, is Motion Glider isn't in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. It's just in Deluxe.
Also pissed at the landlord because when he signed the contract for the house, he said that the deposit would just be half of the first month's rent, and he just sent a text to all of us saying that we've now got to pay a deposit. Like, oh, mate, you can't do that. Like, you said it was one thing, we paid it, you can't change what the deposit is now. It's just annoying. don't think he's gonna give it back either, because like this room when I got to it, was such a fucking mess already. like it's clean, it's fine, but I've got two major issues with it. The wall next to the desk has so many bloody like holes in it. And there's
Ah,
also
you
a
said the
hole-
funny British thing.
There's also a hole that looks like a cockroach next to my bed, and every night I see it flinch and realise it's just a hole.
One of these days
So
it's gonna
that's-
be the actual cockroach.
So that was my first issue, which is why I probably won't ever get my deposit back. The second problem is that this fucking chair keeps dragging dirt whenever I move it. I don't know where it's coming from. I've cleaned the floor like 5 times after using this chair, and it just keeps making more dirt. And here's another issue: this chair is fucking shit.
Tactical avoidance of that boost panel. I hate losing. Wah!
I hate this chair, mate. I genuinely considered just making a video on it just because I hate it that much.
That was pace, yeah.
The only reason I've not is because I can't find the brand of chair online. I hope everyone else is happy. God, I really just wanted to sit down and just hang out with people today. But nope, I'm actually paying for this on a win. Not this, not what I'm doing right now. I've got to do it 1 AM. So tired. Mind you, I'm very grateful. Like, again, it's the opportunity I've wanted forever.
Yeah.
It's just annoying that it's at 1 AM and I'm really tired. And I wanted to do stuff with people, but I had to prep for this instead.
Oh, failed shroom. Thanks, Dave, for the follow. But, oh, that was a close one. Actually, hang on, I gotta look back at that one, because that was, like, really close. This hairpin was so clean. And that green path was also pretty good. That first turn on the second turn was so good, too. And then I just kind of died Nisk, and then Shroom just killed me. Got a ton of clips. Let's see, was it this one? Oh wait, no, that's the 783. There was one of these that had like a godlike. Actually, no, I posted all of them to Twitter. You've probably already seen them. It was on pace to be like 866S3, yeah. And that would have been just my luck to get an 866S3 after that S2. Hi, Luna.
Twitter's asking me to do a private survey. The first question is, which web browser do I use most? Chrome. How likely are you to choose Chrome the next time you choose an internet browser? Very likely. Which of the following describes Chrome in context of your enterprise? Has the ability to be customized.
Got bored after the third question, right?
Do you recall seeing an ad for Chrome? Nope. Which of the following internet browsers does your enterprise primarily? I don't think they're meant to send this to me. I'll say Chrome and... No, I'll say Edge. Which of the following best describes your title position in the company? Direct senior management. Participating. You're welcome, Twitter.
Twitter is... It's certainly a social media. Hi, Toshiro.
Why did they say... The funny thing is, they sent it to a phone as well. Like, they should have sent it to business accounts and TweetDeck or something, not some random person's phone.
Yeah, I get those too, I just ignore them.
I just thought it'd be funny.
Why am I using Wario all of a sudden? Because WarioWare just released. I'm wearing the Wario hat, and Bloops told me to play Wario.
I did tell him to play Wario. I'm glad we pronounce Wario similarly.
Yeah. Wario. Wario!
I say Mario different all the time. Most of the time I say... If I'm reading a script, I'll go Mario. I usually say Mario. But sometimes I just say Mario. I say it like 4 different ways in the Mario Paint video. See, that's the thing. If I'm just saying it alone, I'll say Mario. If I'm saying it as a part of the title, I'll say Mario. Mario Kart Wii.
Mario Maker.
Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Wait,
Thought I was using Wario because of the new MT strat. Well, Wario has the same stats as Dry Bowser, so if I was doing new MT strat, I would just use Dry Bowser.
The new MT strat. Oh, motion.
Yeah, the motion, and then immediately after the cannon in Section 2, you do a mini turbo. And it only saves time if you do motion beforehand. So,
why?
Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's really all I got for you. I have no idea.
Mario, go fish! Oh wait for the course to start again next week. I just need something to do.
Play Big Blue.
No. I'm not doing that, Q. I can't believe that I've got to do this thing. It starts so late. I'm so glad I can, but it's so late.
I can't believe Roster Rampage Hero is out.
If this was like a month ago, I'd be like, yeah, sound, no worries. But, now my sleeping's normal, and I hate it.
I have not gotten any .8 S3s yet. My best is a .900. I did get a 916 a couple days ago, but aside from that, no, I haven't been close. Well, I actually have been close, but probably the sections that would have been .8 S3s weren't finished, or something happened to make me lose the run.
Confession time. I posted Lost the Rampage Hero on Reddit on an alt account.
Was it mine, perhaps? Because I posted it to Reddit as well.
Did it? Oh shit. Now I just look like it's fat.
Luna, thanks for the follow. I did indeed tie B-Craft. It's currently a 3-way tie for 13th, and then provided I get a 766, that would make it a 5-way tie for 9th. And if I beat that 766, then Alberto will start to squirm. Who's the other guy that tied me in B-Craft? Take a guess. It's some random person that hasn't made contact. Time doesn't even make Japanese tops. But it's 13th worldwide, so... Actually, let's see.
like that I move out. I can finally like walk more on one of my streams.
Yeah.
Just in agony, barely speaking. My back aches, my legs like that again. I'm tired.
My landlord sucks.
My landlord's a fanny.
Yeah.
I'll pay it tomorrow. I don't like doing bank stuff at night when I'm tired. It's like before I'm gonna fuck it. I said fuck I want to do. I need to stop. I like fixed how much I'm swearing and how she's stuff going on.
And that time still has not been added to the site. Well.
I'm not on the show, and I'm like, hey guys, it's me. On a side note, I put crisp on my microphone. I don't know if it's any better. I suppose I can use this as the opportunity to actually know.
Yeah, noise suppression is actually kind of surprisingly good, but a lot of the time it doesn't pick up noises you make, like whistling.
Well, it's never done that for me anyway.
Just wondering, why do you hop at Startroom? Does it save time? It actually does, because you see, I didn't hop there and I was like a frame or two behind. So it saves a little bit of time. I don't know why it saves time, but it does.
I think my only issue right now with Crisp is that it sounds a bit more forced, but it might get better with that over time. The reason I've got it on now is because it like says it's machine learning or whatever. So I feel I need to give it time to adjust to my voice, which is also why I spent a lot of the day on the call. But also, it keeps cutting off like the end of sentences, which is kind of annoying, but whatever.
Yeah. Why does it save time? Good question. I think it's something to do with air accelerate. I have no idea. I don't know much about this game, I just play it. Also, it's nice. It feels nice knowing that I not only got the first American .8, but also the first American .7. And hopefully the first non-Japanese .6. I say that because only 2 people have gotten a .6 on this course, and they're both Japanese.
Right, you've just reminded me of something completely unrelated.
Alright.
I went shopping today. I didn't get a lot. Not a lot to add to that stupid amount.
Alright.
I went shopping today, and when I was in a massive line to pay, and with the person who was like paying, she was like, whenever someone came up, she was like, have a nice day. But every time it just got more and more slurred. It's like, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? How are you? And the person in front of me, when they got to the till, they didn't like ask. They just didn't seem to care, I guess, at that point. And the person under their breath just went like, "You don't ask me, you bitch." And I was like, "What? No, what the fuck? You can't just say that to someone." Jesus Christ.
See, who's second in the US besides me? I have American record. I'm first in the US and Americas. And then second is Jimmy with a .900. I feel like Jimmy could reclaim AR anytime, but the thing is, he doesn't play the game. And he keeps saying, no, I'm just taking a break, but let's be real, he's been taking a break for over a year now. He is essentially retired from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Time Trials. Even if he doesn't like to say that. And then third American is Xylix with a 950. And then fourth is a three-way tie between Gibman, Grant, and Miguel.
I think we should run a new course.
Maybe. Not until I'm done with this one, though.
I don't think you'll ever be done with Big Blue Q. I think the servers will go offline and you're still gonna play it just to prove a point.
Bleh. You know what I just realized, Bloop? Some British tops would be pretty easy to obtain.
Okay. Plenty more.
Well, trying to figure out which ones would be easy to get. Let's see, Britain. Wait for it to load. I am, then I have to swap it to 200cc. Come on, please load. Okay. So probably nothing in the Mushroom Cup. Considering I don't think any of my times make UK tops. There. Flower Cup. Spanish tops on Big Blue are so easy. Yeah, literally, the lowest Japanese time on MK leaderboards makes the Spanish top 10. Let's see, you could probably do Toad Harbor.
No, I'm not doing Toad Harbor.
Why not?
I really don't like Toad Harbor.
You get to drive the Blue Falcon, though.
Yeah, but I don't like Toad Harbor.
Alright.
I think someone should set a world record using Smart Steer just to take the piece.
It'd be funny if that could actually happen, but unfortunately it can't.
Yeah, well, someone will figure it out. It would be a great day.
Wario. Let's see, there's also Shy Guy Falls, if you're into that.
Maybe. I'd probably prefer Toad Harbor.
Alright, I'll take a look at Star Cup in a moment. Okay, Star Cup, okay. I mean, there's Mount Wario. My time makes it onto UK top, so you could probably do it.
Possibly. I found out someone at Ludosity follows me on Twitter. I don't know why. But hey, that's neat.
Yeah. My hours are a little bit inflated compared to everyone else's because I leave my Switch on overnight. But I think... Actually, I can just check right now. Yeah. So 8 Deluxe, almost 6,000 hours. Crikey. And then Smash Ultimate is 84. I would add you too, but I have no idea who you are.
It's such a backwards, like, statement. Like, I'll add you. So there you are.
Like, I would add you, but I have no idea who you are. Let me see all your hours. I just put them up on screen. Thank you for following. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name because I have no idea how to pronounce it. And again, keep in mind that I leave my Switch on overnight, so those hours are not accurate to my actual playtime.
I don't know why you do that. Like, you're inflating your playtime, you're killing your Switch's battery.
Well, it's plugged in all the time.
That's even worse. That's killing it faster.
Well, I've had it since... When did Pokken Tournament Deluxe release? 2018? No, 2017. Yeah, I've had it since, like, October 2017.
You know, we've known each other for like 5 years at least.
Yeah, I joined Twitter, like, October 2015.
Because you appeared in the first episode of Text to Talk, which was October 2nd, I think. October 2nd, 2016. It was October 2016, I'll tell you that much. And
yeah.
You were in it. We definitely knew each other way before that.
Yeah, because of the QBM chat.
He only adds close friends like the random guy.
Yeah. I only add close friends, which is why I don't have Toshiro added.
I'll introduce I'll introduce myself. I'm commonly known online as Bloops. I make videos about stupid games, and I'm very tired whenever these streams start because it's almost 11 o'clock for me every time. Whereas, what time is it for you?
Almost 4 o'clock p.m.
So for him it's like 4 p.m. For me it's very late in the night, and for one I've been getting tired very easy lately, but more importantly I try not to speak too loud as to not disrupt anybody else who lives wherever I am at the time. So,
yeah.
This is probably the best you'll get for a while. But yeah, that's a brief introduction as to who I am.
Also, Bloops makes better videos than I do, so yeah, subscribe to them. Only difference is I stream more than they do.
Yes, yes. You stream way more. I've been thinking about getting into streaming again lately, since I'm now at this house at uni. But,
yeah.
I did say that
Let's see.
Right.
Special cup tops are probably going to be difficult, so skip that one.
I'm going to go back to tired rambling now. It took a lot of energy to get that out of me.
You know, one thing I find surprising is that despite us knowing each other for so long, you have not actually appeared in one of my videos yet.
I've you appeared in mine?
I
You
have.
appeared in the first Text to Talk.
The first Text to Talk. I believe the remake of that one as well.
You might have reprised your role for the remake.
I did, and I remember you almost cut it out, but you just kind of tacked it on at the end.
I remember getting really, not bored, but I wasn't enjoying making videos too much at the time. And, I'm kind of sad. I don't think the series will ever practically come back, but I do want to, at some point, to celebrate the anniversary, I plan to make a video on a certain day, which brings back the character.
Ooh.
In terms of bringing the series back, there's been times where I thought, for a laugh, I'll make a new one, but it'll probably be like 3 minutes long and on the second channel. But at that point, it'll probably be better to put the energy into like
An actual video?
Yeah. Like I wouldn't mind putting a new one on the main channel, but I think people would just be really annoyed or confused that I'm suddenly just using a text-to-speech character.
Yeah.
Not to mention that, like, I already made a video called the finale. I should probably leave it at that. But I'll bring the character back for something one day.
One day.
I'm trying to think where he's made cameos ever since. Because he was in the Wii music video very briefly.
I remember he was supposed to be in the QBMX channel intro as like a cameo, but then QBMX kind of just died, which is sad. Because among the things lost on my hard drive for the head crash was a QBMX video from the night Joker released. It's the origin of a hot new DLC character in Joke.
Oh, we can only make that joke one more time.
Yep.
It's a stupid joke because we both know what the punchline is.
Yeah.
Every time I do it, I try to make it seem like I'm gonna play as like a Joker, or Boiler or something, but it's always still just gonna be back to the plant.
What's my name? Good question. I can tell you my initials are DN.
He's nuts.
Exactly.
This proves how tired I am. The fact it took me so long. I know, that's how stupid and tired I am. It took me ages to realise it. Then I just said it out loud really casually. And I was like, oh, fuck. Why did I say that? I'm sorry.
Some other options for you, Bloops, for UK tops. There's Dry Desert and DK Jungle.
I might take DK Jungle. I actually was really good at running that back in the day.
And keep in mind, I'm only looking at 200cc right now. 150, I have no clue.
I'm not playing 150.
Okay, good.
Say, Nick, I might just pump myself with adrenaline every time we stream from now on. I'll reuse the same syringe as well, so it's eco-friendly. No, I won't sterilize it.
See, there's also 3DS Music Park if you want to put yourself through that.
Yeah, not the biggest music part.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know why everyone else liked it. It's just like, it's okay.
I think it's just the gimmick of whenever you ride the track, it goes. Nah, it's
Yeah.
not very good.
It sounded like the beginning of Darude's Sandstorm. Let's see. If you're a fan of Piranha Plant Slide and inconsistent tracks, then you could go for that.
No. I don't like many Mario Kart tracks.
Yeah.
I like...
Which ones do you like?
Did they have to be in Mario Kart 8?
Well, I'm just looking for tracks with easy enough UK tops.
I like N64 Bowser's Castle.
That's in Mario Kart Wii.
Yep. Rubble Volcano is fun in Wii, I hate it in 8. It was my favourite track in Wii, I was so happy it was in 8, I hate it in 8.
Yeah, if you ever have the misfortune of time trialing it, Toshiro, you're wrong, by the way. If you ever have the misfortune of running Grumble Volcano, the strategies are even worse than in MK Wii.
What, where you literally break the track?
No, I mean like the no glitch Grumble Volcano. Because there's one point where you just drive over the off-road. And it's pure luck whether or not it lets you live or not. Let's see. Alright, Triforce Cup. Let's see what all's there. Okay, not much there. Crossing Cup. Would recommend Rainbow Road, but you are not American. American tops are way harder than Asian tops. But luckily, Bloops doesn't have to worry about that because Bloops is British.
Yeah.
You have to worry about EU tops and competing with 4 laps to win. You can also do Cheese Land if you want to put yourself through that.
Oh, I like Cheese Land. I hate cheese as food, but I love Cheese Land.
If you don't dislike Cheese Land, don't worry, you will.
You gotta hate every track in Mario Kart 8 at this point. I feel like Mario Kart 8's skill gap, it's too hard to avoid. And like, if you're not good, you're never gonna win online. And not that I have an issue with skill gaps, like I get why they're there. Of course I'm not the best player in the world and should in every round. But it's shit when I always get put with players who are leagues better than me. Whereas in Mario Kart Wii, I was probably even worse, but I'd still like got first quite often.
Yeah, I remember I went to a kind of a local Mario Kart Wii tournament, and I got second using automatic drift, sideways Wiimote, and Donkey Kong in the off-roader. And all the other people, they had like actual controllers. They were using manual drift, and I think most of them were using Funky Kong.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, if you want an easy UK tops, play Ribbon Road.
I really liked Ribbon Road when I first played the game. I don't like it very much.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I got significantly worse at it for no reason.
Well, it looks like it's time to unbad yourself.
I should say I've got 2 physical games with me at university, and that's because I bought one the other day. The other was just in the Switch when I brought it with me.
I only own 1 physical Switch game total. Take a guess at which game it is. Nope.
No, Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Pokken Tournament Deluxe. Because that's the game I bought my Switch with. And I haven't played all that much of it.
I say take a guess, you probably know. Take a guess which game I bought physical the other day.
I'm guessing it has something to do with the hat I'm wearing and the character I'm playing.
Ding, 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 ding. My plan was when I get to uni, I wanted to find a physical copy of Skyward Sword. And I was going to get it pre-owned so it was cheaper. Way cheaper. But then WarioWare came out. And I thought, I want to get that. And I went on a journey for ages. And when I was giving up and went back home, I ran into like my mates and his entire crew of housemates. And they were like, do you want to come with us? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so then I tagged around with them for ages. My leg was killing me by the way. So it was kind of stupid, but whatever. And so yeah, I tagged along with them. And they went into a sports shop on the way back. I didn't go, well, I went in with them, then we left, but he had to go back in. And he went, oh yeah, on the top floor they had tons of video games. And they kind of laughed because they knew, why I was out in the first place.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, fuck off, no I don't. I was like, yeah, but it's like esports. I thought, oh, they're probably just gonna have FIFA and Horizon because it's the sports shop. Why the hell would they sell video games? Went in, no, it was a full game shop, and the worst part was they had more Among Us plushes than video games.
Ugh.
Oh, I hated that. But no, I went in, and the first thing I saw was a copy of WarioWare. And on one hand, I won. I got the thing I wanted, and it's actually convenient to know there's a game store in town. I hate the fact that it was in a sports shop, and it's the last place I checked after already going in. Ah, Christ.
Do I have any plans on using these strats? I think when I get to when I get within range of 0.6, so if I'm a 716 or lower, I'll start trying to implement it.
I also feel a bit stupid because there's a PC shop that accidentally listed the new Metroid for £20 on pre-order. I wanted to get, it's not a high quality, but I want to play Dread. And I was considering, and I knew they'd fix the listing within the hour. And I thought, oh, I want to pre-order it, but I don't know how it works because there's none of those stores nearby, and I don't know about getting delivered to the house. Yeah, they fixed the pre-order, and anyone who pre-ordered it, I think, gets to keep it at the lower price. I should have pre-ordered it. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
But
My Me Best segments. Yeah. I've gotten a 0.4 S1 with me, and the thing is, though, I have yet to complete a lap. Section 3 with me, or at least a decent S3 with me, and that 3 through 3 was without using motion. Anyway, sorry for interrupting.
It's fine. Just saying, I wouldn't know where to get it delivered to properly, given that just moving out recently or whatever. Plus, I don't really have the money to buy another game. I bought one, I don't want to take the piss and spend a load more money. And,
Yeah.
I'd also rather buy the new Monkey Ball. Which is ironically still cheaper. Like, the new Monkey... Well, the Metroid pre-order is £27, I think. The new Monkey Ball is £25, and that's the actual price, not the broken reduced price.
After stream, I'm gonna tell you about my plans, which I actually don't know if I've told you about already or not. But after stream, I'll tell you about it.
Wow. When I went to pre-order that game, the guy in front of me was getting like a massive headset and a pre-order, and I thought, oh, he's probably pre-ordering Metroid Dread. And I thought, ah, this is a rare chance to make a friend. No, he was pre-ordering the new Pokemon, and I thought, oh, I better stay a mile away from him. I don't want to deal with Pokemon fans, Jesus.
Well, you're dealing with me, so...
Yeah, but you're normal, so...
Also, you deal with F.
But here's the thing, we've never talked about it, so we're normal people. It's like how I met Owen. Have I ever told you how I met Owen?
Oh yeah, and all he would talk about was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that's why you hate it.
Oh, that's not how I met him, though.
How did you meet him?
The way I met him is that it was like year 9 or something, for reference to you Americans. I would have been 13, I think, more or less, around that age. And I was just talking to one of my mates about Voice Source Joel, because he just uploaded a new video, and I just wondered if anyone knew him. And Owen just run up to me, like literally just run up to me, and he just went, "Granddad!" And I had no idea who he was, and it was the cringiest thing ever. I was just really awkwardly like, yeah.
Just don't get how I can get inconsistency on paces with Big Blue. Taking a lot of breaks, and also just playing the course, having experience, I guess. There's also a lot of that, too, so keep that in mind. And Rainbow Road is kind of a stupid track, yeah. Yeah, I noticed. It's like a 133.6, right? Yeah, I can actually say that's a decent time. Oh, 762. Still a pretty decent time. I think like 133 or maybe low 144 is like the threshold of, if you're slower than that, then that's not really a decent time for a time trialer. But if you're faster than that, that's a decent time. (134 to 133, where boys become men. 133 to 132, where men become legends. 132 to 131, where legends become gods. For context, Bloops, no one has gotten a 131 yet, but it's possible.
Well, opening my Switch right now.
Time to learn Rainbow Road, its stupid frame-perfect fast glider trick, and also its motion hop strategy. I can hear the sounds of Bloops turning off their Switch.
Never even opened it.
I
I genuinely don't know what you're hearing. I never opened it.
know, I wasn't, like, actually hearing it, but I was... After I said motion hop, I could just imagine you going, nope, abort, abort, abort. Honestly, Toshiro, don't try motion hop until you get 132.
buy another bag of bananas tomorrow. Actually, I won't because that requires me walking down all over again.
I was rewatching through clips recently and have a green shell popped up. Hey, it's just just the scream you emit for that was hilarious.
What was louder, that or when the cockroach flew onto me a couple weeks ago?
I genuinely don't remember because the cockroach was not clipped. Oh, thank you, drift button. Now, I've had my Pro Controller ever since the Night Smash Ultimate released. December 7th, 2018. Or, actually, no, it was December 6th, 2018, because I got it the night before, and then F came over, and we just played pretty much all night.
I had 2 pairs of Joy-Cons. Yeah.
When I was shopping for this SD card to USB converter yesterday, I found a pair of Skyward Sword Joy-Cons just by themselves. And I was considering buying them until I remembered, wait, I don't need Joy-Cons. Because I don't use them.
They're really rare right now. You could have scalped them.
Could have scalped them, yeah. Kind of wanted to... If I would resell it, would probably be for retail price. Maybe like $5 above or below. Another thing I bought yesterday was a new theme for my 3DS. It's a Smash Bros. Theme. The little folders have Smash icons. The Smash menu music, or Smash 4 menu music, plays at the 3DS menu, and it makes the sound effect when you select something. Honestly, when are we getting Switch themes?
Well, actually, if we look at John Cartwright's Twitter, Virtual Boy theme is on the way.
Along with the new blinding... What do I... Oh yeah, Striking Red. That's what I'll call it. I have 2 other 3DS systems that... One works just fine, and the other one I have no idea what to do with. So I bought... What? I bought... That's actually the thing I was doing before stream. Was getting that configured.
I was watching a Scott the Boss thing where he was talking about buying a DS on eBay that was hacked to have a wireless capture device, and he said, like, don't do it, they're shit. But I don't think they are. From what I've seen, people have got really good wireless capture setups. Not great.
Yeah.
Like, still frame sticks here and there, but they're better
The
than Scott made them out to be.
The problem with that is there are 3 options for, or actually 4 options for recording 3DS footage. You can either homebrew your 3DS and stream it wirelessly to your computer. You can buy a capture card, which does not exist anymore. You can use a camcorder or some kind of camera and record it, which is what I did initially. Or you can just not.
Or you can just realize the 3DS is dead, give up and move on.
Yeah. Except it's not, though. I mean, sure, Nintendo thinks the system's dead, but, no, it's still very, very useful. And it actually has a virtual console.
If I wanted to get 3DS footage, I'd probably look into emulating at this point, honestly. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. Just don't know where you'd get 3DS ROMs legally.
Yeah. The problem with that, Toshiro, is,
It's important.
this thing does not have an HDMI port, so you need to either send this in to a capture card retailer to have them install it for you, or you need to buy one with a capture card already installed, neither of which exists anymore.
There was some guy, girl, who was saying that she was selling off her old captured DS Lite because she doesn't need it anymore, and I was considering buying it and I realised why. Like, I've emulated Hannibal for a video. And now I've got a new PC, I'm emulating another DS game with much better accuracy. I don't need to capture the voice in a DS. 3DS on the other hand, yeah, I'd get that. It will come up at a good price I can actually afford, but... Not to mention, if I really wanted to officially capture a DS that bad, I'd just get it on the Wii U eShop.
Yeah. Yeah, because Wii U eShop has a surprising amount of DS games.
You get Brain Age for free.
I don't know.
So I remember they were giving out Brain Age for free way before DS Virtual Console was official. And it cost money when it did become official. Well, I don't think Brain Age had like any of the features of DS Virtual Console. It was just the game, and that was it. I don't know if they would have added any of that. It's just like a time-based game, isn't it? So it probably just works exactly as it did. Or maybe it just keeps on running in the background. I can imagine Animal Crossing. That's another thing. You can get Wild World. Don't take a swig of Pepsi out of the bottle at half a lemon. You can get Animal Crossing Wild World when you Wii U. I wonder how that works, like with restore points and all that.
Yeah, the Wii U has, like, such an expansive library. And it's too bad the Wii Shop channel closed down, because the Wii had apparently an even better virtual console than the Wii U. And since the Wii U has access to the Wii's virtual console, or had, I should say, then that's just like your all-in-one system for basically everything. Until, of course, Nintendo decided, nah, not anymore.
The Wii Shop was unmatched, man. I think it's a shame that later models of the Wii removed GameCube support. I see why and everything, but man, imagine if they didn't, because then you could legitimately play the entire Nintendo home console. Well, you know, not everything, because half of it wasn't up for download, but you could play every console, plus Sega, plus Neo Geo, just fucking Commodore 64. There's arcade games on Virtual Console. I don't know how many people know that. But there was a thing called Virtual Console Arcade. At first, I thought it was just like NES games or other ports of arcade games that were like on Virtual. No, proper ports of the arcade games.
Rats.
I think.
Ah. Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Must have sucked. It's par for the course at this point. Do you have any plans for Deluxe after hypothetically I get world record? Nothing solid, but possibly. And if someone like Ronnie beats the world record that I hypothetically get, then I'd probably try to reclaim it. What was I talking about beforehand? Or no, you were talking about virtual console stuff.
Virtual console, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if the Wii U was compatible with GameCube discs.
Is there a reason it's not? Because it's got an entire Wii in it, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Like, it's just software that's preventing it, right? Because people hacked their Wii U's to run GameCube discs without issue.
Yeah.
So surely it wasn't emulated.
Just Nintendo being whack. And also pretending the GameCube generation doesn't exist for some reason. Like, what is with that? They just don't like acknowledging that era. I think GCN games are the least remade games.
I mean, it's probably because I grew up in it. I always thought the, like, 6th generation of consoles, PS2, Xbox, and GameCube, were the best. Like, I think this is a very weird topic, but I think the licensed video games peaked in that era. 'Cause that's when the Lego games really got off the ground. Cars, that was a good game. SpongeBob games.
I wasn't playing video games at that time. I think one of the first games I played was Wii Sports. I do remember playing that Cars game, though, so I think my aunt had a PS2 at one point and then just traded it in for a Wii.
Oh god, you're human.
See, and then I got my first video game console in 2009. It was a Wii. Got it alongside Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. And let me tell you, I still have that copy of Wii Sports Resort. That exact disc. Although, of course, the console I got it with kind of bricked. Because I remember the disc reader stopped working in, like, 2011 or 12 or somewhere in that time span. And so my parents just used it for Netflix.
My first system was a PS2. I don't remember when I got it, but I was very young. Actually, no, my first system was a Star Wars plug and play, which I couldn't remember what it was for years, but then I saw Vinesaur Spinny play it a couple of years back, and I was like, shit, that's it, that's the game! And the rest is history.
I think if we're going by first digital device we've owned, I think mine was a little Yahtzee thing. Also, to people that say they're good at Yahtzee, no you're not, you're just lucky. Because that's just how Yahtzee works. It's a literal dice roll.
The first time I played Monopoly, I played with Owen, absolutely destroyed him, and he got so upset.
Big Blue, the only course in the game to punish you for taking too tight of a turn.
on blue. Like orange, actually. Purple.
A little bit of chartreuse.
Oh, that's a beautiful auto mod message.
Doesn't even know how to drift. Yeah, that's my dad and I in Mario Kart Wii. We just use automatic drift and motion.
I just glanced at the message, didn't realise who sent it because the highlight made the name look blue. And I thought it was the guy who was like begging to add you earlier, who just got angry and called you shit at the game because you got like adding him.
I think in about 5 minutes I'm gonna swap to another course because I'm kind of done with Big Blue for today. And not really all that much is happening. Swap to RR and get a 35. Maybe. I was actually planning on playing N64 Rainbow Road because my time on there, while it's not a bad time, my ghost is actually kind of garbage. Missed you,
Hey,
okay.
check you. But I'm sorry, but this chair is shit.
Yeah, I was between December and March of the December of last year and March of this year. I was living in a rental because I had moved states, and we were living in, my family was living in a rental while we found a more permanent place of residence, and I was stuck with a chair that was just metal,
See, right.
and it was awful.
So my first computer, I had to sit on the floor, but I had sort of one of those like rocky floor chairs. That was good. Then eventually my mum threw it away and she got me this like brown cushion. But that still works perfectly fine. And I have no idea why it really shouldn't have. But it works perfectly fine. And then I moved out to uni for first year, and the chair in the flat wasn't a really expensive chair. It's more or less the same as the one I have now, but it was comfortable. Then at home I got a proper desk, and I got a stereotypical gamer chair that was really comfortable to sit on. I love that chair. And now I'm back here, and this chair is fucking horrible.
Let's see, one of my tops on RR is a 132, so if you get that by the end of the year, that's gonna be great. But if not, a 131's a 133.1 is a decent substitute. Like I planned on getting world record on this course before the end of the year, and right now I am not really on pace for that. Unless just right here I fluke like a .650 or something. I need to get better at Section 3 as well. Because right now, in terms of BKS, my Section 1 my best section 1 is 2 to 3 frames away from BKS, depending on whether or not you count the 416. 416 is possible. It's just F happened to get unlucky and get a 9-coin run instead of a 10-coin run. And then section 2, my best is 1 frame away from BKS. 2 frames from theoretical BKS because 267 is without motion and motion saves 1 frame. So 250 is theoretically possible. Get a grip, Dry Bowser.
Try Bowser. Fucking can't get a grip with bones. What are you? This is shit. Shut up.
And the problem is, my S3 best segment is a .900, which is currently 5 frames away from the BKS.
Actually, I ended up brought my Elgato to uni.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I combined nice and neat, so I ended up saying that's nice.
That's a brand of biscuit in the UK. Do you have that? Do you have nice biscuits in America?
No, we just have siblings' daughters.
Okay, do you have nice biscuits in America?
No, that's what I said. No, we just have...
Sorry, again, tired, mind slow. Yeah, good, because they're shit, in my opinion.
Imagine you in the next 20 restarts, tied with Almond's pace, going to S3 Nisk, I would lose it. I'd be panicking. Because to be on pace going into S3, yeah, sure, fine, that's pretty cool. To not fail hairpin and stay on pace, oh boy. To not fail green path and stay on that pace, ugh. There's still two ways I can mess up, though. And this is not pace, by the way. I mean, I guess barely, but... What was that hairpin? Good grief. Two ways I mess up after S3 green path. Actually, no, there are multiple ways I can mess up after green path. See, after going off the track for the Nisk, I can miss the railing entirely, go too low and fall off the course. I can hit the railing but get 90'd by it, so I just kind of stutter and stop. I could hit the railing, but miss the trick on the ramp right after. I could hit the railing, hit the trick, but go super wide and not have a good enough line to get any notable time save. I could hit the railing, hit the trick at a decent line, but off-road slows me down at the hop into the shroom. I could get all of that, but my line is bad. I could hit the little pole on the right side of the main off-road. I could get a bad line and clip off-road right after crossing the finish line. Or I could accidentally nudge the control stick when I'm in that final stretch. So yeah, there's a lot that can happen in just that small segment. That was close. Yeah, the only things going through my mind, if I'm even close to Almond going into S3 Nisk, is don't screw up, don't screw up, don't screw up, don't screw up. Yeah, see, like that. That was a pretty close one, though. Was that a sneeze?
New TF2 update, new TF2 update, new TF2 update.
Oh, nice.
Fix things. Yes! Oh shit, it's a big update.
Introducing Team Fortress 3.
It's funny, because Sam said he won't play TF2 with me again until it gets a new update, so I just said to him earlier that there's a new update. There wasn't, I'm just lying. Fix an exploit related to players impersonating other Steam accounts, updated custom player sprays to be disabled for players by default. Oh shit. Players can opt into custom spray and community service, custom player sprays, and another temp files will be deleted. Ah, that's fair. Fix exploit related to creating the names on the items, remove to disconnect. Player leaves the server, fix the fireproof seat, I don't know what that is. Fix the...
Well, time to run an ad. As soon as I can figure it out, give me a moment.
It didn't do too much of value.
Alright, running an ad. An ad should be successfully started. Now watch as people come back to seeing me like 2 years ahead of Almond. I drifted the wrong way. Have I ever tied Almond's pace going at S3? No, my best is 1 frame away from that. ba ba da 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 da. $150 milliseconds away from Ronnie, yep. And 16 milliseconds from 9th worldwide. Oh, that was a terrible Nisk. Yikes. .483 or .466? Let's find out. .483. Yep. Imagine getting a 466 in a PB. That would be great. I haven't gotten a .4 in a personal best yet, but I've come really close. That was a terrible Nisk.
Oh, I wish I had a terrible reply.
It's really salty day.
I can't repeat it. I might. I don't know if I even want to send you the screenshot.
Oh boy.
I sent someone TF2 patch notes, and we both got disappointed about sprays, and they replied with something Etika might have said. I'll leave it at that.
BKS could have been a 500 if F didn't miss a coin. But, you know what? If he can do it once, he can definitely do it again, and I think he can do it better, too.
Yes,
Yeah. Because I'm going back to Big Blue BKS here. .4 is theoretically possible, even though BKS don't give it yet. Because, let's see, 416, I'm pretty sure that's possible. Because I've been like 1 to 2 frames ahead of Almond going into Nisk. And I've gained at least 2 or 3 frames on Almond at Nisk. So combine the maximum, that's 5 frames. That would be a .3 S1. That would be insane. So yeah, 416 is definitely possible. Will a human ever pull off a 1 minute .4 in a run on Big Blue? Probably not without being insanely skilled, talented, and lucky. Who is sending me messages?
Oh no.
Imagine F getting a 383S1. Yeah.
They added a PogChamp now to TF2.
Oh boy.
It's Valve are sending people dev kits for the Steam Deck.
Let's see. Current BKS are 517. So, if a task were to do a 0.3 S1, let's see, that'd be, let's see, 383, that's a 50 millisecond time save. Then a 233 S2, that's 83 milliseconds total. Need to be a 0.7 S3 to get a 0.3. The splits would need to be 0.383 S1, 0.233, or, yeah, 233 S2, and then 0.784 S3 to be 0.3. Assuming, of course, those are all distributed equally. BKS is a 516 right now. So let's see. .433 is the current S1 BKS. So subtract 50 milliseconds from that, you get, what's his face, 383 S1. Subtract 2 milliseconds from S2 BKS, that's 233. Or 2 frames. 33 milliseconds. That's 233. And then subtract 2 milliseconds from S3. That would be a 783. Imagine Ronnie even getting a 783. Yeah. Oh, that Nisk was awful. Do do do.
Yes. I meant to reply to a tweet with an image and a stupid joke. All I sent was the image. Right.
Ugh. How much slower would it be if you had 8 to 9 coins in S2? Slow enough. I think... I don't know how exactly how much it would lose. I think somewhere between 50 and 100 milliseconds, though. Get so much air off of that. What was that S1? It was a 483. Almost died to everything. Pretty much. What is this? That's a remote for my fan. I let go of the SMT way too early. Yeah, that lost me some milliseconds.
This fucking tweet, I forgot to write anything before keeps getting likes. Fucking hell.
You just sent a blank tweet?
No, no, I put an image of one of the TF2 update notes and I wanted to say something funny about it, but I just completely forgot to write anything. It's not like a funny image though, it's just a picture of the patch notes.
Just imagine it gets onto trending.
It's a picture of the patch notes replying to a link of the patch notes, but it's just cropped in on one of the patch notes. Ah, you fucking idiot.
I remember like half an hour ago I said I was kind of done with Big Blue, and then I just kind of kept going.
I think it'd be funny if they should make records, every possible combination in the game, every character, every car part, with every other car part, with every track, with every item. 3 mushroom 1, 2 mushroom 1, 1 mushroom 1. Remember in Mario Kart DS where the mushrooms depend on the character you play?
Oh yeah, because characters have an item stat.
Oh, stupid. I lost my copy of DS when I was young, and I always looked back on it and thought, no way, that was actually a thing. But then I got it on the Wii U, I was like, yeah, it is.
It's so stupid though. Hit a 483 within 10 minutes. You should have seen the session I had a few days ago. I think I tied my best pace, which is 1 frame behind Almonds, like 4 times. I got a .2 S2, multiple .466 S3s. I was on something that day. And then a couple days later, I got the .7.
What's the word you say too much?
My Twitch password. Not actually. I haven't said my Twitch password on stream for a while, but I have actually said it on stream.
I would ask you, like, a question, but I don't think I should encourage being more specific about what it is.
Yeah. I do have 2-factor authentication enabled, so just in case somebody guesses it, I can, like, say, no, that wasn't me.
I'll give a hint to what mine is on at least one website, but I won't say the website. So I had a password on a game when I was really young. I've changed it since to something different because I play it still. But what I've done is I took that old password and just threw it onto the end of my current password just to make a double password. That password is just 15 random numbers. And it's a combination of numbers I remember off the top of my head now. So if you can figure out those 15 numbers plus the password that I used to use, which was a combination of numbers and letters, congratulations! You now just sent a notification to my phone about 2-factor authentication.
Not to mention, you also have to figure out the website that password is used for.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, which of your email addresses uses that password.
And which you need to figure out what my email is, period. I think
Yeah.
4 people. I don't know how many people know my, like, I don't want to say personal email because...
The one I always share videos to you on?
Yeah, that's the email I use to sign up for anything like video game related and to message or email people like you or people that I'm doing YouTube work with. I should probably get like a second personal email just for banter. So I've got a lot of throwaway ones, but I've got my personal email for like signing up for game newsletters and messaging like online contacts. I've got my university email, which is just for university stuff, which was forced upon me. I didn't make that.
Yeah.
I've got my, I don't want to say professional email, but it's an email under my actual name, and I only use it for like emailing people I actually need to in the real world.
Yeah.
And I've got a shit post email for signing up for things that I never intend to use more than once.
Can I sit with you at gmail.com?
If you want to know a shitpost email, because I'm never going to use it, it's lamayoxdofficial@protonmail.com. But I don't care if you spam it. Like, I only use it just because I need an email to sign up for something.
Yeah, I've got like 3 emails that I use. I've got one that was my email address that the only reason I still have it around is because I remember the password and I still need it to sign into some things. And then there's the second one, which is the one my main channel's Google account is linked to. And then there's the one that's just Sir Bookwriter that I had to take, otherwise someone would probably take it in the eventual future. And I also use that email.
I do have a Hotmail account for my Xbox account.
Oh yeah, I have a Hotmail account as well, but I never check the email associated with it.
Yeah, I only made it because I had to for one of Microsoft's games. I think it was the Halo Master Chief Collection on Steam. And since then, I've connected it to my Minecraft account because I was forced to. And or Game Pass on it for 3 months for £1. Because I
Nice.
just wanted to try out Game Pass. It was good.
Yeah, basically,
Surprising.
basically same here. I had to make a Hotmail account when I first got my first Windows 8 PC. That was a long time ago.
Oh,
And
no, I think I've got a second Hotmail on my laptop to set it up, but I don't remember what it is. It might just be Luke's laptop, but I can't remember. If you figure it out, feel free to spam it because I literally don't know what it is or the password to get into it.
well, it should be the password you use to get into that computer.
I don't think it is. Because I changed the password separately because it wouldn't let me actually use the password I wanted to on my Hotmail account. So I set that up and then I changed my laptop password separately. Witch on Twitch.
Hey, Bloops, you should play Ribbon Road.
Yeah, well, too bad I don't have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with me. Simple as me.
Do you have Mario Kart 7?
I have e-laptops, I use one to send a message, I use one to receive a message. Another message, I use another one to delete a message.
I have 3 laptops as well, actually. One I use for playing games, one I used to use for playing games, and one I don't use anymore because it refused to turn on last time I turned it on.
I actually have an in-joke where, because the world record changed recently, I just said like, oh sorry, that was my alt account, I got it on accident.
Yeah.
And some people think I mean it when I say that, and they're seriously replying like, no you didn't, sure. Mate, it's a fucking joke. I do have a time on Big Blue, it's like 1:06. It's better than 1:07, give me that much.
Actually, I think yours is 1:07.
Fuck off. No! Yeah,
Actually, I could check it right now. Just to confirm.
I don't really play Mario Kart, let alone speedrun it. Just for one night while Q was streaming, I'll just give it a go for a few runs. I didn't really want to run the track, I more so just wanted to learn how to fly across that one section because it looked fun.
107.816.
Aww.
Hey, you're beating these 3 people.
I'm beating Joey, that's all that matters.
How do you get a 118 on Big Blue? Like, unless you fall off the course like 20 times. I think I'm gonna do like 5 more attempts, including this one, and then I'm gonna be done with stream for today.
Remember when I checked Neo Bowser City and Oko had a time like 5 seconds faster than me?
With Isabelle Koopa Clown Cart.
Actually, no. I'm trying to remember what shrooms I used. Because you use one in the first section to like skip over an off-road bit, right?
For Big Blue?
Yeah.
Well, you use one right at the start. I know that much.
Yeah. Yes.
I think you do what the world record does in terms of where you use the shroom.
I do one at the very start, like 3, 2, 1, shroom.
Yeah.
I use one at the part where you fly on section 2, because I can't get the mini boost down. And I use one. I think I use one at the end of like a curved bits where you just like drive over it. I think it'd be fun to get a mini boost down just to use it in actual races without having to like purposely fall back a bit to get a shroom.
Yeah. In most races, people actually take the upper path and jump from there because it's easier. And I'm a bit notorious for not doing that. And as it turns out, I can make the lower path big jump with Shy Guy in the Biddy Buggy. Which, on paper, it'd be really difficult to make that. Impossible for the average Mario Kart player, you could say. But, no, I just kind of do it.
Why do you use 2 shrooms on section 2?
You shouldn't. You should use 2 shrooms on section 1, 0 shrooms on section 2, and then 1 on section 3.
Because Toshi just said 0, 2, 1. I'm guessing that's like each section of the track.
Yeah.
Where the hell did you fit 2 shrooms into section 2?
Maybe 1 shroom to try and secure Ultra, fall off the course, and then 1 shroom to get back up to full speed.
Because when I do it, I just land into the like water stream, and like because the ramp's so close, I don't worry too much about getting back up to speed so soon. Because it's like, yeah, I'm being pushed forward by water.
I was never too much of a fan of Electrodrome.
I hate Electrodrome.
It's like, it's okay. Never really liked playing on it, and it's the same thing with Music Park and Mario Kart 7 for me. It's like, why do so many people like this course? Like, sure, it looks cool, but there are better courses even in the same cup. Favorite OST is Shy Guy Falls. Interesting. And my favorite's this one. I know, shocker. Ah. Like, Shy Guy Falls is okay. It's not... I personally don't consider it a banger, but it's not a bad song. It's just not my jam, I guess.
I don't know if you... I don't know if you read in the Smash Highlights server. John Cartwright, well, you saw it. It was the Switch theme parody, and someone from the channel I was parodying liked the tweet. To be fair, I was also kind of worried about that, considering... I mean, he doesn't really do it at Nintendo anymore, but it could have been seen as a parody of him in their life. Because I know Nintendo will often just use Smash gameplay just as filler noise. I only used the Smash gameplay because it was on the heart. If you want to know where specifically that came from, it was a clip from the start to... No, it was a clip from the end of Hazards and Gimmicks, but I reused it for the start of the Pac-Man video as well.
Now, all I have in my head right now is friggin' the script for Hazards and Gimmicks.
Hazards and gimmick. I don't remember it after that. Everyone remembers my scripts better than me.
Hazards and gimmicks. They exist to force interaction between the player and the world to create an experience, or something like that. So let's stop that, pick up the red guy, move him over there, looks good.
Looks good.
Now the focus of the game is on these two rather than one and the world.
Now the focus of the world between these two players rather than one in the world. In fact, since the dark times of 1976, there's been a platform for two people to have a scrap against each other. Many fighting games have seen the layout of a flat stage and two characters having at each other. Whether the game be 2D or 3D, the stage can have a variety of background details, but the actual battle plane always remains a static, simple shape. This is to accommodate for the new, complex, yet relatively stiff movement not akin to platformers, and when said movement is returned to the game, stages, hazards, and gimmicks can be incorporated into the environment. And personally, I don't believe Smash would still be here without the stage variety. I don't know why, I've got like a little picture to like show off the like idea I had for a title screen. Oh, that was right. I was gonna have the words like sort of spin in with like a little like flash effect on the end, because that was going to pop in, and it was gonna be above the Mario Kart 8 track. Then I mean, it wasn't last second, it was the first thing I did, but then I just thought I'd edit it onto the Pilot Wings plane, which took a long time, because at the time I didn't know how the 3D camera worked in film. There's an effect called perspective, which can be used to imitate a 3D effect, but it's nowhere near as intuitive, and I just brute forced it with that. I'm surprised it looks as okay as it does, honestly. But yeah, now I know about how to use like things in 3D space, and it's way better.
I'm still learning about keyframing. Yeah, Roster Rampage Hero actually forced me to use the keyframe option where it's the same like mask, but it changes as time goes on. So I had to learn that for the menu edit, and I think for one other thing. Try 5 more attempts for Big Blue. It's now been like 25 minutes. Yeah, basically. Speaking of which, though, I think I am done with Big Blue for today. I was gonna go until something interesting happened again, but nothing interesting's really happened gameplay-wise in the last, like, 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna call it here. Thanks everyone for watching, and next time, hopefully, something will happen. And there we go. Until next time.